Hi everybody. I was just getting ready to go to bed, but I thought I would take a few minutes to talk to you about trigeminal neuralgia and my experience. I can only tell you about my experience. I can't really tell you about anybody else's, but I know other people that have had it and it's pretty horrifying. Same as mine. Thankfully, I don't think mine is as bad as a lot of people that I hear about. Now, trigeminal neuralgia is caused by burning in the trigeminal nerve that comes out of the sides of your skull and kind of fan out through your face, the sides of your face. Some people have it on one side, some people have it on another side. For a brief time, I had it on both sides, and it kind of went all through my scalp, which is kind of why my hair is pretty short now. When I first started being afflicted with this trigeminal neuralgia, my hair was purple and as you can see, I like purple. If you look all around me, I have a lot of purple happening around me, and my hair was purple and it was a little bit longer than this, and I started having side effects from MS, and I was ignoring the side effects. I really should have been paying attention because I've always had tinnitus, and I didn't listen to that, and it turned out that in the long run I had MS. That's just a side story to the trigeminal neuralgia. The underlying cause was MS that caused the tinnitus, and it also caused this trigeminal neuralgia. And what happens when you are afflicted with trigeminal neuralgia, only for me, can't talk for anybody else, is that the side of my face very slowly was coming on, like I had a little bit of tooth pain, and then my eyes kept watering. I couldn't figure out why my eye was burning, and it progressed, and it didn't get any better, and I thought I really had a tooth problem. And then I thought maybe I was losing my vision because I noticed that the side of my face is drooping now. So I thought, well, maybe I have Bell's palsy. Oh my goodness. And I do see a neurologist anyways for my multiple sclerosis. I shouldn't call it mine. I don't want to take ownership of it. The multiple sclerosis that hasn't yet found a cure, but it's coming. I'm convinced and I'm confident the cure is coming. So in any case, so little by little, this pain kept creeping up, and then pow, it hit me one day. All of a sudden, I woke up from a dead sleep and felt like my face was burning, and it progressed to what would be the equivalent of putting an iron on the side of my face. And I thought I was dying. I was going mad because it hurt so bad. And it just kind of progressively got worse. And then it spread to the other side. It was horrible. So during this time, and you'll have to excuse my voice, part of the MS is also I have asthma now. So 48 years old. I quit smoking 6 years ago, but now I have asthma. Whatever. I just roll with it. It's all good. So in any case, so I had this lifelong ear ringing that I hear from other people that have trigeminal neuralgia is also the one thing that bothers them too, because tinnitus is kind of maddening. It's a continuous, constant ringing in your ears at different tones. I've had it since I was very young. My ears have never been quiet, really. One time I can think of in my life that they were quiet, and I didn't know what to do. I don't know any different. So it's no big deal to me. But now since this trigeminal neuralgia came about, the ringing sometimes is deafening. And when it gets too loud, I'm very, very sensitive to other noises that go around me, machinery, especially people talking, even the noise. It could be anything, just a television. I just want the TV off. I can't listen to the radio. It doesn't happen all the time, but every now and then it happens. And that also coincides with the burning. Now, over the past 3 years, I've had that went along with the dizziness, the ear ringing, the facial burning, was swelling, especially just one side of my mouth. Like I would bite my tongue a lot and bite my lip. And you know how angry that makes you when you bite your tongue, especially if you keep biting that same place over and over again. That's annoying. So I'll get swelling in my face. My face is already swollen to begin with because over the past 3 years I've had mad experiences with lots of steroids, different infusions. The visiting nurses would come to my house, and 3 days out of the month for about 2 years, every month, I would have to have steroid infusions. And those are awful, but they made the nerve pain go away. They also helped the things that were happening with the MS. Not my MS, just the MS that is temporarily in existence in my existence right now. It's just temporary. So you got to think positive. So, but the steroids did help the trigeminal neuralgia. And if you know somebody who's complaining of having this burning in their face, I would say please believe them. I was very lucky. Nobody really questioned me. It was just odd for me. I'm usually a workaholic. I work in a factory, and when I'm not working in a factory, I'm a psychic and a medium and an energy facilitator with Reiki, things like that, which I prefer to believe is what's keeping me afloat right now, because trigeminal neuralgia is called the suicide disease. And I can understand how that would be nicknamed the suicide disease, because it literally feels as if you're on fire. And I can say that because I've dropped burning things on me, and I've put my hand up against a burning pot. But imagine that you're doing that with the side of your face and you can't pull it off. So when I say that it was like an iron touching the side of my face, as if you were going to iron the clothes, but then you pulled the iron off and up to the side of your face. That's what it felt like. And I eat better now. I eat more of a balanced diet. Myself, I've noticed that minimizing my sugar intake helps. Minimizing my caffeine intake helps, even though I'm addicted to Coca-Cola, but I try to drink it as little as possible. I do drink it every day, but I drink maybe a quarter of a cup every day. I just need a little pick-me-up. And if I drink the Coca-Cola, then I ease up on the other sugar items, because sugar on your nerves is the equivalent of putting acid and dropping it onto rice paper. So it will burn the myelin sheath off of your nerves. So if you are having this trigeminal neuralgia pain, I'm very, very sorry, and I pray for you, because you'll get through it. If you talk to a doctor who doesn't take you seriously, speak to another doctor. And if they don't take you seriously, speak to another doctor, and keep going and going and going and going until you find a doctor that listens to you. They will not be able to see it as of yet. They will not be able to see it with an MRI, even if it has contrast. And I know this because for the last 11 years, I've had 2 MRIs a year with contrast, and they usually take about 3 hours every time I do it. So I've asked several times if they could see the trigeminal neuralgia, but they can't. So if you notice that you think that you might have this, you're becoming sensitive to the noise around you, your ears are ringing, that could be one of the symptoms. Like I said, I notice with me, my face is drooping, and they say that I don't have Bell's palsy because I have a semi-even smile. Apparently with Bell's palsy, it really pulls your one side or the other of your face down, but I can eat and I can chew and I can feel what's happening over here. and I guess Bell's palsy, you can't do all that. So this is all just a little bit of a side effect from having this trigeminal neuralgia. Don't dismiss it. They call it a suicide disease for a reason, because people have, I belong to lots of groups, and there have been people in these groups that have done the ultimate thing to relieve themselves of the pain, which is horrible. We don't want that to happen. So even if you need to write to me, you can write to me on here. If you like and share my video, I'll see it, and you can write to me. You can look me up on Facebook. I have a White Light Mystic page on Facebook. You can look me up that way. You can leave comments down below. If you think you know somebody that has this, please be sympathetic to them and just hold them in your hands and just try to take as best care of them as you can. I have medicine that helps me with the pain when I need it. Some days I need to be very medicated to help with the pain. Other days I'm pretty good just to take it right before I go to bed. But I always have it on hand because little things will trigger it. Very loud noises will trigger it. Stress will trigger it because I have a tendency to clench my jaw, and this is where it hurts on me. It did resolve itself this way. Every now and then I'll get a pain under my eye, but I don't feel it around my nose anymore. I do feel it under my chin, and IV steroids are a great thing because they help your nerves heal and they help your brain heal. They are very good for helping the inside of your body, but you know, you get to put on a little bit of weight. I've probably put on maybe 60 or 70 pounds in the last 3 years because of taking these IV steroids, but it's helped me medically. It's helped me, and hopefully I'll be on a healthy track soon. So, as I said, if you feel that you're alone out there, seek help, get a hold of me. You can look me up at Facebook at White Light Mystic. I have a group on Facebook. I have a couple of groups. One's a business page, one is a group page. White Light Mystic, just like what's down below. So if you want to subscribe and like my video and share this with other people that have had these problems. I'm a real person. I live in New York State where it's cold. I don't go outside when it's super cold. For one, the air takes my breath away. I think today it was 15 degrees and right now it's about 5 degrees. And so I'm having some breathing problems today. But when I go outside, I clench my jaw. We don't want that to happen. So keep yourself bundled up. Keep your face warm. Try not to let the air get to you. And talk to somebody. Talk to somebody if you feel depressed. Talk to somebody if you don't think you know what to do. Talk to anybody. If you can't find somebody that will listen to you because they don't want to be bothered, talk to me. Write to me. Leave comments under this. Get a hold of me, White Light Mystic, on Facebook. And if this video has helped you at all, please like it and share it. I will talk to you later. Peace. Bye. See you next time.